This is so cool, people.
So
We're having
fun.
breakfast with the Easter Bunny.
And it's really good.
I know, right? I love the Cadbury eggs.
Oh,
They're so good, one of my favorites.
I like the Reese's. You know, the peanut butter in the middle?
Ooh,
My
those
favorite.
are really good, too.
Yes.
I like those.
Time for the egg hunt.
Egg hunt?
It's a beautiful day, don't you know? It's a beautiful day.
This is The Thread.
Remember, this isn't just an egg hunt. It's a competition. Hey, 6 and up! Who's coming in second? Excuse me?
What?
Oh,
no, it's not.
No. No, there's an Ecto Blaster. Just looks like a leaf blower. Hey, kids, meet the Eggto Blasters. If you're wondering why we have these and what they're capable of, check this out. V, give them a demonstration.
These mad machines have 1,400 Eggto power. See this barrel of 274 eggs? Watch what happens when I power up the Eggto Blaster.
Hit it!
All gone.
And all in her pack. You too can have the power of the Ecto Blaster your next egg hunt for just $5,999. Shipping and handling included. They have no idea of the egg wrath we're about to throw down.
I know Taekwondo.
You know Taekwondo?
Yes.
I know Metamucil.
I don't even know that.
Exactly. That's the difference. Go, get the eggs! Get it right now! Oh. Is that Taekwondo? Oh,
Ah! That's not allowed.
she knows Taekwondo!
I know.
Ready, me?
Got it on the extra high.
You know it! So at first! Looks like the egg hunt's over!
We
Sorry,
got
kiddos.
him.
All the Eggto Blasters! They did their thing, right? Look at all these
I
eggs!
can't wait to see what's inside of it.
All right, you go first.
Okay. Piece of paper. Kelly Hager.
Kelly, we know Kelly Hager.
I know.
She has been through something.
She almost died, and because she almost died, she completely lives her life a different way.
We were a team of 5 people at that time on the real estate side of the business. I had a 3-year-old son and married at the time. We were doing really well, but I was working all the time.
She would always double check everything. She would delegate it, but then she would take it back.
It was stressful because I couldn't let anything go. About 6.5 years ago, I got really, really sick.
I got that phone call from her family, and it was kind of like, we just don't know if she is going to make it back at all.
Ended up in a coma, on a ventilator, organs shutting down. I came out of the coma and I couldn't walk, I couldn't really see. I finally got out of the intensive care unit. And the first day, my now ex-husband walked in and said, hey, I need to go a different direction.
Hold on, you just about died, and your husband just walks in and says, I'm out.
Yeah. I was so lucky because I had the most amazing team around me. I couldn't walk, so I wasn't going in to show houses. I wasn't going into list houses. It was one of those things where you just, have to really rely on people around you. I literally went to the office for the first time about, 3 or 4 months later, and I couldn't even read the screen. Slowly but surely, over time, your brain starts to reconnect, the nerves start to come back. I was just so glad to be alive. When I was in a coma, I was really alone. You can't talk to anybody. So some of the dreams that I had when I was out, I still remember very vividly of being very alone.
What you recognized missing most when you were in the coma was not the loss of job or anything like that. It was the loss of relationship. Mm-hmm. And
Absolutely.
It was the relationship that you craved.
Absolutely. And I think that when I came out of that, seeing people and my son and, being, with my family.
She has so many more people in her life now that she reaches out to and tries to just get together.
It's just taking the extra 10 minutes every day, or the extra 15 minutes, or the extra call, or that one little text, or that one extra smile, or what have you. And it's It's very fulfilling.
You know, they never did figure out why Kelly got sick, but because of her illness, it's completely flip-flopped her value system. She puts all her emphasis now on relationships.
And now she started a project where she collects stories of ordinary women across the country doing extraordinary things. And you can nominate a friend if you want to. Just go to her website, sharehopestories.com.
All right, it's my turn to pick an egg.
Yeah, pick one.
All right, I get a treat in this one.
Okay.
It's another piece of paper.
What?
Yeah, it says Lindsay Warner.
Oh, yeah, the artist.
Yes, we know Lindsay. She's incredible, and she takes other people's trash and turns it into a treasure.
I actually make artwork out of unusable materials, people that were throwing away baseball bats, hockey sticks, things like that. And I'll take them and I'll make art pieces out of them.
How did they know to come to you with their items? How did they know that you could, when you first got started, how did they know, oh, I'll bring it to Lindsay and she's gonna make magic?
Well, I started drawing it first and people were ordering drawings from me and then it just kind of evolved from there. So.
When did the drawing start?
2014, so 3 years ago. Somebody gave me a huge crate of vinyl records and I'm like, oh, I have to do something musical and fun, and that's where I got my Prince piece that I started with in this collection.
When did you start? When did you do Prince?
It was a couple months ago.
Wait a minute, you just started doing art like 2 months ago and did that?
Pretty much.
Like I've been drawing for like 40 some odd years and I can't stay within the lines. That's crazy.
With the Elvis piece, I did a lot of researching and I choose a photo that was kind of like what people think of, you know, that it was like a good time in their life.
What does it do for you when someone brings you, here's my bucket of trash, and you bring it back to them and it's this treasure? What's the reaction for you when you see their reaction?
It's priceless, and especially the fact that I've been able to work with charities, so I can take these pieces and donate them to an auction, and they raise lots of money for, you know, really great causes in the area.
Do you feel like God gave you this talent like late in life, or you've always had it and he just woke you up?
I think I've always had it. I think it was Picasso that said we're all artists as kids, you just have to keep with it. I love it. I actually work during the day and can't wait to get off work so I can come home and do what I actually want to be doing.
That is awesome.
Oh, see, I just now noticed that the hair was cut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I just now.
You got the highlights in there?
Yes.
So cool. Is that cool or what? And she is completely bringing new life to things that have been discarded. Quick update, the Tupac, that's sold, and she's also been commissioned to do a Frank Sinatra.
Can't wait to see that. And hey, if you want to purchase something from Lindsay or order something, just go to her website, lindsaywarner.com.
The Thread, brought to you by Bomarito Automotive Group.
This is Frank Bomarito. You'll get a bigger selection and better value when you visit any Bomarito location. State-of-the-art showrooms and the most advanced service centers. Bomarito has over 8,000 new and 2,000 pre-owned vehicles, all with Missouri's best pricing, greatest financing, and lease options for everyone. Nobody has more. Nobody sells more. Your next car is at Bomarito or Bomarito.com. We're in every neighborhood.
There's certain things I can't do, but I still get up every morning and do it. Someone once told me, but you don't look sick. Just like anyone else, I eat right, exercise, and get the right amount of sleep. Some days, this is easier said than done. If it was up to me, I would stay in bed all day. Friends don't understand me canceling on our plans when I'm tired, and work doesn't understand why I call in sick when I sound just fine. It's hard to understand when you can't see anything wrong. I'll handle tomorrow when it gets here. Each day is a different hill to climb. I am 21 years old, and I have lived with lupus for 7 years, and I'm not the only one. Over 5 million people worldwide struggle with lupus every day. To learn more about this disease, go to lupus.org. By knowing more, we'll be able to answer the questions that surround this mysterious disease.
Hey, Threadheads, we hope you're having fun watching the show.
Yeah, we get to bring you some amazing stories each and every week, but I want to ask you a question, Virginia. How has this show changed you?
It has changed me because now I really know what it means to live in the present. I enjoy every minute. When we meet people on this show, I'm in their world. I get to be in their world for an hour or so.
That's really good. Yeah.
How about you?
You know, for me, it's not just the stories we show, it's the ones we don't show. I mean, it's just the doing the show and interacting with people along the way. Just reminds me to be, as you said, in the present, but being focused on people and just being attentive to the needs around you are huge. And seeing people and meeting people who are doing that on a daily basis, like the ones we get to show you on the show, is just amazing.
Yeah. We like to show you inspiring people, but we also like to have some fun.
Yes, we do. And you loosened up on this show, right?
I have. He's made me do it. Sorry.
Well, we got more fun coming your way. We got to get back to the show.
Yeah, we better go. Seagull. My husband and I don't think of Securus like a firm. We really think of it as more like a family. Our friends at Securus really care about the people they serve. My favorite thing is they made it clear and simple to plan our retirement. Not only do we feel prepared, we feel protected, and that is all because of Securus and the Circle of Advisors. It's so easy, we only have to come to one place for our tax advice, insurance, legal needs, and investments.
Securus Circle of Advisors, helping people build and secure their vision of retirement.
I don't know any other place like it. I just know I like it.
This week's Thread Up story is brought to you by Securus Circle of Advisors.
Come on, Virginia. We can't have Easter without some chocolate bunnies.
I don't think this is a good idea.
What are you talking about?
Remember what happened last time?
Oh, hey, Dan. Oh, come on.
You ate everything in sight.
That's water under the bridge. I'm sure he's forgotten.
You got us kicked out.
He's very forgiving. He's going to be so excited to see us. Hey, Dan!
Oh, no.
We're back.
Yeah, we missed you, too.
How are you guys?
Great,
Yeah.
great. Easter, so bunnies,
Chocolate.
right?
You're not here to help, are you?
Sure, yeah, we'll put them together.
Here's the thing. We're kind of done making all the bunnies, and, you know, last time, I think...
Hey, Dan. Oh, hey, Dan.
You ate all of it.
Yeah, so, but I think I have the best opportunity. We've got some bunnies over there, small little guys. Why don't you take one with you, each one, and call it a day.
Just pick a bunny and
Just
go.
pick a bunny and go. No hard feelings, okay, guys?
Fantastic.
Whoa,
Thanks,
Tim,
Dan.
that's
awesome.
That's a 40-pound bunny there.
Yes, it is.
That's our
It'll
biggest
last
one.
us for days.
All right, you know what? That's fine. You guys, just go.
Thanks, Dan.
Careful with that.
I know,
it's
I know.
really special. They only make a few a year, you know.
I know that.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
And watch the ears.
I'll take care of it.
And put the seatbelt around him too, okay?
I'll take care of it.
Okay, okay. What?
Oh, hey, Virginia.
You just ate a 40-pound bunny?
I'm sorry. Bunnies are my weakness. I told you I'd take care of it.
I still cannot believe you ate that entire chocolate bunny.
I'm sorry. Bunnies are my weakness. Well, I'm not going to eat the bunnies here at Eckert's.
Well, that's good. Yeah, so not only do they have egg hunts, they have bunnies and chicks.
Yeah, here, I got a chick for you.
Little chickie.
Look at that.
Oh.
Did that? I don't know. I'm going to open it, though. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's another note.
Okay.
Says Kevin Spees.
Ah, Kevin.
We know Kevin.
Yeah, you might remember him too. We introduced you to him on our Thanksgiving show.
Yeah, he was diagnosed with inoperable stage 4 cancer, and the doctors didn't give him much hope.
No, but we just caught up with Kevin, and we're going to tell you the rest of the story.
Kev, it's been a while since we last talked. Tell us what's happened.
I was healed 2 times. He healed me first through my heart because I was miserable. I went home and just cried out, why me? I've got 5 kids to raise, you know? I'm married. I got a whole life ahead of me still. And he came back to me and said, well, why not you, Kevin? What about the 4-year-old girl who's down at the hospital with cancer? What do I say to her about you? And I went, oh, okay, I get it. And I realized then that, you know, it's just a fallen world. He has nothing to do with that. And I started to confess my sins and just tell him all the bad things I've done and just start to cleanse myself and ask for cleaning. That was the first miracle, is my heart was healed. Went through 35 days of straight radiation treatments, 3 chemo treatments, and that was just absolutely brutal. But he got me through day by day. We can't find it. There's no evidence of the tumor. And I went, you're kidding. And I just started crying right there in the office. And I just couldn't believe it. That was miracle number 2, is God healed me physically. Praise God. Praise God in the highest, because he did it. My face is a trigger for a conversation. You know, oh, what happened to you? Well, let me tell you what happened. You know, I'm a walking witness, you know, and to be able to share a testimony, and if it helps somebody, even if it just helps one person.
Pretty amazing how Kevin mentioned he was healed twice. First in his heart, and then in his body, and it was the healing in his heart that helped him fight what was going on in his body.
And now he's completely focused on people. He said it used to be that when he was talking to people, he might be thinking about all of the stuff he has to do that day, but now he hangs on their every word. He just wants to focus on them.
It's all about people.
So what, St. Louis? Brought to you by Endeavor Capital Mortgage. Tell us something good.
What's your favorite thing about Easter?
Spend with family, kids, grandkids.
I like making eggs, like coloring them, getting dirty, coloring the eggs. I love it.
We love being together and having fun with the kids. And my mom does an Easter egg hunt where they find a golden egg.
Hey, Virginia, you got a chair?
Sure do.
I've got some questions. You know what that means?
It's time for the hot seat.
Brought to you by Rothman Furniture.
Take a gander at the Crescent Milano Coal Power Rocker Recliner. The perfect blend of style, comfort, and function. The Power Recliner, adjustable power headrest, and built-in USB port scream, "Don't ever leave." Meet your new best seat in the house for baseball season. And it's available now at Rothman Furniture.
Today we have Sam Garbage in the hot seat with his family. Don't be afraid to ask for a lifeline if you don't know the answer, and you've got 30 seconds on the clock as soon as the first question is asked.
All right, Sam, our category is Easter. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. First question. What kind of animal is the Easter bunny?
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Easter bunny. A
the
rabbit.
Bunny, yes, yes. Easter bunny's favorite holiday.
Wow. Easter.
Yes, yes. Bunnies like to sing this song when celebrating a friend or relative who's grown a year older.
That I'm gonna need a lifeline.
Help, help.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Not quite. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Not happy birthday, but
Peter Cottontail. Happy birthday.
Yes, there you
Doggone
go.
it.
Time. Woo, you did really well.
That was close.
Sam and Fam just conquered the hot seat, brought to you by Rothman Furniture.
We're celebrating spring at Rothman with an unbeatable savings event.
Take advantage of huge reductions on our newest styles for spring and get up to 36 months zero interest. Look for special buys throughout our stores like this sofa, $499, 5-piece dining set, $345, queen bedroom set, $684, plus up to 36 months zero interest with no money down.
There's always something new at Rothman Furniture and Mattress. Check us out online at rothmanfurniture.com.
Hey, Threadheads, we want to hear from you.
That's right, this is your show, and we want you to be able to have a voice in it. So if you'll send us a message, any question you have for us, any comment, any story idea, we'd love to hear it.
All you have to do is go to our Facebook page, The Thread STL, and hit message.
It's time for some exceptional fun at Eckert's in Belleville. Make your reservations for Breakfast with the Bunny, and then take in the Easter egg excitement, complete with bunnies, baby chicks, face painting, and one extra large egg hunt. Don't miss the fun down on the farm at Eckert's.
Okay, how's my face paint look?
Oh, looks awesome, V. How does mine look?
It says Angie Liggins.
It does?
Yeah, we know Angie.
Oh,
She
yeah.
works for Crisis Aid.
Yeah.
And she's in South St. Louis every Friday at Wings of Love and Care.
Handing out food in the community, but she's not just serving a community, she's serving her community. And wait till you hear the reason why she does it.
This right here, he think he got some muscles. You see this? Make her work. Okay. No working, no eating. There you go. No working, no eating. This is how I am every single day.
Hey, come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Hurry up. What is that? Muscles,
I got you.
I get to do this. I get to do this. He trusts me to do this. We started, they get numbers to get in line. So at 12:45 when we open the door, by those numbers, that's how they line up. Then they come to the door, we sign them in, have a small service for them, which a lot of them are coming for the service more than the food. I'm from the neighborhood, so South Side is my heart. I mean, I've done so much down here wrong that God placed me back down here to show his hope and glory. I come from that life of drugs and just addiction and 25 years out there on the streets, homeless. My mom bought a black dress for my funeral. Yeah. So I was out in these streets, man. I was out here deep and everything. I got locked up in 2005. And I met God. I didn't meet Jesus, I met God in jail. You know, he worked on me, but I didn't know Jesus. So when I came out, I kind of went back that way for about 10 months. And then I freaked out because I didn't know what to do. Had a friend of mine to introduce me to somebody who didn't know me over the telephone. I got saved over the telephone. Once that happened that night, taste out of my mouth. Instantly saved, miraculously, no addictions and all that.
No compulsion?
Nothing at all. My whole family got saved after me because they knew it was only Jesus could do it to me. So it has nothing to do with me. And that's the part where I remove myself so easily. And it's easy for me to do because I remember where I was. I'm at the loft, and I'm actually their resident evangelist. So they let me do radical stuff. So yesterday morning we did a drive-through prayer. I pray that you watch over her, that you keep her, God, that you have your hand of blessing upon her. God gave me all these kids. I had 22 of them the other day, just in a van on a Sunday morning. So it's just being, showing God gives you a second chance. So I won't stop. He loved me, and all I can do is love people. Any people, anybody. Real guy, you know me, and you trust me to go be your hands and feet? Really? You sure? I might drop some, I might fumble. You know, I might kick a can somewhere. He's like, I got you.
Is she amazing or what?
I love her. I love that she wakes up every day wondering who is the next person she can help. Not because she's trying to get into God's good graces, but because God gave her grace.
I mean, have we not seen a theme throughout the show? I mean, it started off in the very worldly sense with you and I trying to get as many eggs as we could because we know by the world standards, whoever has the most stuff wins.
And we opened up that first egg and we found a note that read Kelly Hager. Kelly, who wanted to be so successful, and she became successful. And then she almost lost her life, and she realized it's not about the stuff, it's about the people.
Yeah, and Kevin Spee's same lesson. He said that now he hangs on people's every word, gives them his complete focus because he's completely focused on people. And he also learned that when he came to the end of himself, he found a strength far greater than anything he had. And he learned that God was not a strength and protection from the storms of life, but a strength and protection in and through the storms of life.
And Lindsay Warner, Lindsay who takes trash, things people don't want anymore, and she gives them new life and turns them into treasures.
In the same way that God redeems and restores people, takes broken and lost people and restores them and repurposes them. Now you may be thinking, yeah, I get it. I get that Jesus came to save the lost and the broken, but I am big league lost and way too jacked up for help.
And I think a lot of people feel like that.
I think we all do, right? Which is why I love Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, who's very impulsive. He puts his foot in his mouth a lot, makes all kinds of mistakes, but just keeps going. And I can associate with that, right? And we find in the Gospel of Mark, before Jesus is arrested, Peter says, bro, I got your back, Jesus. I'm with you all the way to the end. And Jesus says, bro, before the rooster crows, you're going to deny me 3 times. He goes, not me, I'm your guy. And what happens?
He denies him 3 times.
Jesus is arrested, and Peter denies him 3 times. And when that rooster crows, Jesus, in the Gospel of Luke, it says he turned and looked at Peter. Can you imagine having that eye contact?
I can't imagine what that felt like.
Oh, and living with that. And then Jesus is put to death. And Peter's living with that guilt and that shame. And then on Sunday morning, the ladies go to anoint Jesus' body for burial, and the stone is rolled away, and Jesus is gone. The angel of the Lord is there. And he says, I know you're looking for Jesus, but he has risen. And then he tells them, go tell the disciples and Peter that I'm going ahead of them to Galilee and they can see me there.
Specifically said Peter's name.
2 of the most powerful words in the whole Bible, and Peter. Because what he's saying is, Peter, I haven't forgotten you. I know what you did and I paid for it all. I'm coming for you too. And I can insert my own name in there. Go tell the disciples and Tim. Go tell the disciples in Virginia. Go tell the disciples and Angie, whose mother had already brought the black dress for her funeral. Go tell her, I'm coming for her too. And the world labels us. The world labels us all the time. But God blows away those labels. Where the world says trash, God says treasure. Where the world says pathetic, God says precious. Where the world says lost one, God says loved one. And where the world says mess, God says mine in Christ. Now, I know what you're thinking. You may be thinking, I'm way too far gone. I've dropped far beyond measure. But God loves you beyond all measure and beyond your wildest dreams. And he sent his son to die for you too. I hope you experience and feel the joy and the amazing grace and love of Easter this year. Not just this weekend, but all year long. Because we're not just people who celebrate Easter, we are Easter people, saved by his grace, complete with our blemishes, faults, and flaws.
I love that, Easter people.
Yes, indeed. Happy Easter.
Hey, and spend time with those people in your life.
Yeah. And speaking of faults and flaws, we've got more than a few.
Oh yeah, we messed up a little bit.
We'll
a lot
share,
of it.
A lot of bit. We'll share them with you now. It is The End, brought to you by Midwest Hemorrhoid Treatment Center. Got him.
Hey, it's our turn.
Oh, hey, all right.
Second question.
Kelly Clarkson.
Stop! Heart is racing. Heart is coming out of my neck. Gotta do it again.
We got the spirit. Yes, we do.
We got spirit on
Here.
Fox 2.
Here on Fox 2?
No.
No here?
I'm copying what you just said.
Hey, what? I don't remember what I just said.
That's why we have to have a rundown.
This is why we need a rundown. Whoa! You're still here?
Spot Media Production Group.